Hey, let me call you back, man. I'm finna be on Real Talk with the realest.
This for everybody that never been down.
What's up? It's your boy Trey Stacks. I'm on Real Talk with the realest. Salute.
It's still a long clock.
My boy Trey Stack, what's going on, man? How you doing?
Man, what's good, man? Glad to be here for real.
Man, I'm glad to have you, man. You've been real busy, man. You know, you're doing your entrepreneur stuff. You're being an artist, a poet, TSU alum now. You know what I'm saying? You're going crazy. You got the clothing company, Big Boy Society. You know, you're doing a lot of stuff going on right now. How you manage to juggle all that stuff?
I don't even know. To be real with you, man, just time management. Just finding, time to put into each thing. You got to make sure you put in the right amount of time into each thing. You know, you got a lot of ventures going on yourself, so I know you understand. But time is, sacrificing sleep for something you love, really.
I feel that. You feel like that's like really important to people that are kind of like, trying to actually accomplish something and reach dreams that are like just sticking to working a 9 to 5, day to day type of thing.
Yeah, so like they always say, you only got 24 hours in a day. So if you're really passionate about certain things, you're gonna have to sacrifice something. And for me, just make the most sense. I can run off a couple hours of sleep, so I just do that.
Yeah, I'm trying to get my schedule together. They say millionaires waking up at 5 in the morning now, so I'm trying
Facts.
to start getting that stuff to like figure it out too.
Man.
Man, they using every hour possible they can, so I respect that real. So before we go ahead and get all up into your music and everything, let's get a little bit more about your background. Just go ahead and tell me where you're from, man.
Man, a lot of people, I got a 901 number, so a lot of people think I'm from Memphis. But I'm really from a small town outside of Memphis, Covington, Tennessee. Shout out to my city. We don't get a lot of respect, but I'm trying to put us on the map for real.
Okay, so what was it like growing up in Covington?
Poor, man. Like, really, like, see, it's like a baby Memphis. So if you ever go there, like, you will see how much Memphis influences our culture. So it's like you think of like Fraser, over there in Orange Mound. Like, we got all type of neighborhoods that resemble those same neighborhoods. So it's real, just heavily influenced by music and sports. That's our only way out for real.
Did you do any sports when you were in school?
Man, I played football, basketball, and baseball up until my 9th grade year. But I mean, I just I wasn't really just the best at any of them. So I mean, like music, a lot of people my age respected me more for music. So I just chose that path.
That's like, you feel like that's kind of like what drove it to you. So like, I'm not really fitting in with the like sports and everything, and you trying to like found your little way into the music and stuff.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I knew I wasn't gonna get no D1, probably not even no JUCO scholarships for no sports. So it was like I like music more anyway. So I just quit sports probably my freshman year of high school and been rapping ever since.
Okay, so like was it some people around you that kind of like told you like, hey, go ahead and try the music thing? Like what kind of like made you go that route?
Man, at an early age, like I always heard, like I never really seen them, but I always heard like his videos of me on like cassette tapes. I mean, not cassette tapes, but like the camcorders, stuff like that, just rapping when I was like a little fella. So it was just like I was always told I was good at it, and I remember just recording my first song, and we took it actually to a church league game. I was in 6th grade recording my first song. Took it to a church league game. We weren't even focused on the game. Everybody was just so hyped about the song, just listening to it, letting all my friends hear it. So everywhere
That's
it comes
crazy,
from.
man. So you got a real like a good support from like your church family and everything too.
Man, church family, like Covington is like one family. Like you might be into it with somebody for the time being, but like we all come together when we need to, for real.
It's like a family community base.
Yeah.
I like that. I like that. So y'all feel like y'all all look out for each other based in your community?
Yeah, and no. Like, we could do better. We could do a lot better, for real. But for the most part, like I know if it came push down the shove, if it was my city versus somebody else's city, I know we're going to ride together for sure.
Understandable. I like that.
Yeah.
I like that. So when you had, jumped into music and everything, you said 6th grade you recorded your first song. That's very young, man. A lot of people aren't even doing that. So like what, kind of helped you just keep, staying at it from 6th grade up until now? Because you've been doing music for a long time.
just the love for it, man. Like just like I don't I don't to this day like really just talk a lot about my problems to people. So like music was kind of like that gateway. You know, it allowed me to express that, and like I know no matter if one person listened or a million, I still feel relieved after recording the song. So it's like that's one of the things that kept me going. And then like just my small circle just constantly telling me, nah, you can't give up. Cause I really tried, give up a couple times, but they were just like, nah, man, you can't. You too good at it. You'd be wasting a gift. So like those two things just kept me going.
Exactly, because when I listen to your music, man, I've listened to your music a lot, everything, because you're straight live entertainment. I've done work with you all. Your music, I can feel and like hear the pain and everything in it. Is there anything like like you actually tell a specific story about in any of your songs or any of them like that?
My really like one of the biggest ones from I had a cousin. It also played into me quitting sports. He got killed my freshman year of high school, and I talk about him a lot. If you hear me say, "Boy," that's what I'm talking about. He was like a father figure to me. Like somebody knew, always kept me on the straight and narrow. Like had my head on straight, and like I was really going down the wrong path up until that point. So it was like that kind of changed my life for forever. So it's like almost any song I record, I'm honoring him. I'm mentioning him in some capacity. So I would say that just that and really losing people in general. I lost so many people in my life close to me, my age, father figures, nieces, all type of situations where I just tell those stories because they can't tell it.
That's understandable. I get that, man. I'm sorry to hear about all the losses that you've taken, man.
For sure, for
You know
sure.
what I'm saying? So, would you think was he kind of like the inspiration behind your tape February 20th? Because the cover had the bull on it.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. He got killed on February 20th.
Mm.
So and that was actually the second February 20th. The first one wasn't really mainstream. I was in like high school when I recorded the first one, and it was only on Spinrilla, so it was like early days before album music took off, things like that. And so like I said, any chance I get to speak on his name or represent him, I still had a cover left for it, so I just reused that cover and went from there.
I get that, man. Deep, man. That's deep, bro.
So
Man, so hearing about how you incorporate your real life stories and stuff into your music, and you have a big support and everything going behind you and stuff. Like, is there anything like right now that you're kind of working on that's going on news? Like, is it more of like anything good happening right now where you got a little more of like a happier or positive vibe, something a little more switch up, or are you still kind of like feeling like where you're still at in the same thing, you still want to give that the same music to keep motivating the others that's feeling the same type of way right now?
a little bit of both. I'm trying to I'm working on another album to release this year. I wanted to kind of be more so like where I'm at now in life, like making it, not being in my hometown anymore, making it out, trying to be an inspiration to those who coming behind me. So that's kind of like the narrative for this next album. I don't really got a name for it just yet, but it'll be more on a positive tip and just talking about all my success that I've had thus far.
That's what's up, man. And dealing with all that stuff, man, how does that, take part of your mental health? Being black men and stuff, that's a lot of stuff that we don't talk about. And I see that you put that into your music. Is that a good way for you to kind of like help release a lot of that stuff on your mental or anything? Or do you do anything outside of that to help you out?
Um, yeah, I gotta say, I really don't do much outside of that. Well, man, I got a little travel business I'm trying to, get off the ground too. Um, so that take my mind off of it too. But yeah, for the most part, my music, like, it just really when I'm listening to music, I really listen to more instrumental music than anything because it's like I get excited behind the melodies and all it take into that, and just knowing how I can ride that beat like and flow to that beat. So I say yeah, music keep it really keep me sane for the most part. Like I be transparent. Like my younger days, man, like high school, we didn't really have much to do, so I was drinking in high school, man, and like that just you know, if you ever been drunk, had a hungover before, that ain't just nothing you can do on a daily. But music, you can do that on a daily.
I feel that. So like a positive way to like help yourself, like cleanse your
Yeah,
mind and stuff.
right.
I feel that. I feel that, man. For real. Man, you done any like performances or anything?
Yep. Most recently it's been about. Nah, actually I did one about 2 weeks ago with my boy Teasy. Shout out to Teasy. Hit me up a couple days before his birthday. He threw together a little performance where everybody was coming out. All of us was supporting each other. He made sure everybody supported each other, and had to clap for everybody. You would lose your turn. I respected that, man. That was real. Like and we got a group meet to this day where we all talking, networking and stuff like that. Cause I ain't really know any of them for real. But I think that was a big one for me, and actually got one coming up July 31st. I ain't even looked at the flyer, so I don't really know. I really, man, I just wherever they need me, I just show up. But those two are most recent that I've done.
That's what's up, man. I'm looking forward to it, man. I love your performances and everything. I caught you at the Ring one time and everything. Y'all performed together, Straight Live Entertainment. How is that, working with other, like a group of artists,
Man, it's real positive. It's good because like I know Lil P gonna always encourage me, man. Like it might be a verse I drop and he'll challenge me if he feel like I can do more. Smoke, he always telling me, man, like don't confine yourself, like you said, to just pain music. He's like, man, be open minded to different type of music and don't just pick that one path and stay on it. So I think they'll help me take it to the next level for real, and I'm always about working with other artists because no matter who harder or who not harder than you, like you got something to gain from working with them because you might learn something as far as the music business or how to put together a verse, or even you might gain a fan. So it's like I never say no to working with anybody.
That's what's up. I like that, collabing with other people, networking, help building each other up. That's what's up, man. That's what's up, man. So you have anybody, that you want to go ahead and give any special shout outs to or anything before we go ahead and show them what you're working with in the booth?
Man, I want to shout out to my little cousin Smooth. He got a clothing brand that I'm probably going to be working to promote a lot of called Blessed and Humble. And it might play a part into my next album. You never know. Stay tuned for that. But shout out to him. Shout out to my homeboy, got a clothing brand Locked In. I'm heavily behind them too because I support what they stand for. And man, just shout out to everybody grinding. Shout out to everybody really working. And if you do what you love, they say you'll never work a day in your life. So just keep going with what you're doing.
That's much love. That's respect. Especially, I love that, man. I love that. So let's go ahead and get you up in the booth, man. I appreciate you for coming out here on Real Talk, Brody.
For sure, appreciate you having me, dog.
Always.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Hey. This for everybody that ever been down. You know how it feel. Yeah, they gon' have to quit sleeping. It's still alarm clock. You can't hit snooze no more. Nah, they can't hit snooze no more. Yeah. This shit ain't gon' work this time. Wake their ass up. Wake them up then. Let's get it.
Hey, I was down, got on my feet again. I told the team we starving now, but we gon' eat again. I talk to God every day, asking them for a win. Where I smell out the page, just want it all to end.
Then it happened.
Hey, I was down, got on my feet again. I told the team we starving now, but we gon' eat again. I talk to God every day, asking them for a win. Where I smell out the page, just want it all to end. About how far I came. One of the hardest in my city, they gon' know my name. They took away one of the realest, they gon' feel my pain. Tried to tell them it was in me, that'll never change. Humble as I remain. Yeah, it's my time, this the moment I was made for. Shout out to God, this is all I ever prayed for. I beat the odds, lot of people would've gave up. I love my squad held it down until we came up. Just pray that we don't starve again. I told my dog when he get out, don't catch a charge again. Had my heart broke when I was young, can't break my heart again. Jumped in that water head first, straight to the deepest end. I do it all. I swear to God.